for The Undertaker. R.I.P. Now, rest in peace.
I think we got a problem here.
Oh, yeah.
I think we got a big
Hands on his giant. I don't know what
look at this walking down the aisle right now. Shut up, Peter.
Shut up, Ross.
Hey, come on. That's trying to get a little. This guy is 8 feet tall, towering above the crowd
He's
here.
taller than the Roman Coliseum.
You realize that he laid down here right now? His feet would be at the airport, his head would be at Hoover Dam. He is big. He is gigantic.
Almost 8 feet tall, 460 pounds.
Mr. Perfect and the Hitman knocked out the same day. Too much of a coincidence.
Baseball starts tomorrow. It's a doubleheader.
President Jack Tunney is watching.
And
Guaranteed.
looking on in awe.
Too
Just
much.
looking easily over the top rope.
Look at that.
Just very easily and towering above Harvey Whippleman.
Right at the edge of a lightning bolt, and it's not like WrestleMania 9.
Let's see this.
Yeah, this is going to be something. Yeah, this is going to be something here.
Smoke.
Indeed, rest in peace. That young man, a rather eerie moment is Paul Bearer. Please, look at the vulture. Look at the vulture. And then the funeral chariot, the vulture there.
You know what's amazing about The Undertaker? A man that surrounds himself with all darkness sheds so much light in people all over the world.
He's not moving.
Yeah, he's very stoic. He's very, a little scary, quite frankly. And that's a monster right there.
You're right.
That's a monster. 8 feet tall, 460 pounds.
And there's Sweetie and Sylvester right there.
Well, fans young and old alike enjoying this, and that's what a set of wings on that one, huh?
And Vulture's looking to clean up something. You know, they usually hover over. They can sense things. It's Indian time for that big bird.
Big time wings there as a.
But the giant Gonzalez just may pluck the feathers on that bird and the Undertaker in one move.
Well, this one's going to be quite interesting because the rather, we said, stoic, somewhat morbid individual is the Undertaker. His popularity is rather incredible here.
Look at how they're staring at each other. But the Undertaker is looking up. He is looking up at the giant Gonzalez.
The Giant is the only person ever that The Undertaker has had to look up to.
Yeah, this Undertaker's about 6'10", maybe 6'11".
It was that big Giant Gonzalez, about 18 feet tall.
He's near 20 feet tall, I believe.
8 feet.
2010, I think it's something.
I wouldn't
looks
doubt
like
it.
it.
I wouldn't doubt it.
He looks, especially if you're down on the mat, and that's where the Undertaker doesn't want to be.
Boy, when he showed up at the Royal Rumble in Sacramento, he manhandled, he mauled the Undertaker. And he's going to do it again.
Combined weight here is, I mean, you're looking at almost 800 pounds combined weight. That's
Between two people.
That is what we
Yeah, two guys.
The whole front row will weigh 800 pounds here season.
We want to welcome our radio audience.
Look at this for a stare down or a stare up.
Giant Gonzalez and the Undertaker.
Undertaker's not here for no reason.
Good tough arms there. Big rim passes by the 8-foot Giant Gonzalez. Again, we welcome our radio audience listening in most of these United States.
I love it.
This right hand, the Giant is right. Another right hand by the Undertaker. And another right hand. The 8-foot Giant Gonzalez reeling in the corner. Oh, that massive hand engulfing the throat of the Undertaker.
But did you notice the Undertaker grabbed the Giant Gonzalez by the throat? Didn't affect him. He just took that big, huge hand and shoved him back.
The Undertaker at 6'10", standing in the second row. Still being chosen.
He's still in small. Look at this. He's pretty smart, the Undertaker. Got a little
Oh, that was a cheap shot. That was a blatant low blow. A blatant low blow by Giant Gonzalez. But the Undertaker never went off his feet. He stayed vertical.
That proves the Undertaker's not real. He's from down under.
Is he human? Is the man human?
We're gonna find out.
Neither of them human.
We're gonna find out.
Hold it now. The Undertaker at 6'10", walking the top rope, and then flat tire, those great boots, walking right down the top rope, showing great balance. He has a giant Gonzalez at 460 pounds and a great deal of trouble, reeled back into the ring.
You can say that again.
Huge individual. Oh, the referee trying to get
Turn on the travel.
the Undertaker to bring the giant Giant Gonzalez out of the corner, and the Undertaker walked right into the Bigfoot, Bobby.
Bigfoot? Oh, you aren't kidding.
The Roman Coliseum will never be the same.
Undertaker keeps getting up.
Well, no one, as of yet in his career, has been unable to stop this man.
Look how he's manhandling the Undertaker.
Undertaker's 6'10" and he looks
Like a 5'10" guy.
oh yeah.
When's the last time you saw the Undertaker beaten by anybody? I never have.
I've never in my career.
Yeah, but your career spans about 3 hours. That's it.
Still haven't seen it happen.
The parking cars out front when I walked into there.
Reverse chinlock by Giant Gonzalez is again towering over the Undertaker. What a beautiful day here in Las Vegas, live here at WrestleMania 9.
Hey, Willard Scott, we don't need a weather forecast.
I can't believe Mr. Perfect got beat and then knocked out.
I can't believe the way the Undertaker is being taken apart.
Well, it's far from over.
I'll agree with you on that. But
Reverse chinlock by Giant Gonzalez. And the Undertaker, back now, he comes off that one knee, trying to get back up to a vertical base here. But as long as the Giant Gonzalez can keep that huge arm in the reverse chinlock position around the Undertaker, he's going to have control. He is just so massive.
Anybody's got a chance against Giant Gonzalez. He's got him with the Undertaker. I hate to think if the Undertaker couldn't be Giant Gonzalez, this guy might be walking all over every superstar in the World Wrestling Federation. This is a big match right here.
Definitely.
This is a test.
Look at the size of the hands of the Giant Gonzalez. You know, some people can palm a basketball. This guy can probably palm a Buick.
He can palm the ring.
And the referee checking the arm of the Undertaker. And the Undertaker, there's the Paul Bearer high above his head.
He dropped some kind of fun, some kind of power, some kind of feeling for that urn.
Better. Come on, Undertaker, let's do it now.
The Undertaker back up there, vertical face, fighting back up. Well, just refusing to stay down.
Undertaker's got a lot to prove. It's a definite uphill battle.
Elbows to the midsection. And he's trying to distance himself from the Giant Gonzalez. And Gonzalez just manhandled the Undertaker.
Just shoved him aside, threw a 300-some-pound man off like a fly.
Undertaker's never run that fast, but he was pushed, guaranteed.
Undertaker throwing the outside. Gonzalez steps over the top rope, then comes right out after it. Big
Not
shot
only
chop
is
there.
Gonzalez big, but he's vicious.
Oh,
Man, Gonzalez just ran the Undertaker's face into those steel ring steps, and you can hear the impact of that. And again, takes it again. And he takes it upside down. Those are solid steel on some type of metal.
WrestleMania is going to give him a noise explosion.
look at this. He is manhandling. He is mauling the Undertaker. And his curtains for the... He's back on his feet. Look at
But
this.
Paul Bearer with an urn, and that's got some sort of mystic or motivational something.
That's a victory in itself for the Undertaker even to be standing.
You're right. You're exactly right. After being thrown into those steel steps. Oh, yeah. Knocked down, sets up. Better than one
Look at
day.
them. Look at them.
Back up to a vertical base with the headbutt from the 8-foot tall Giant Gonzalez. Puts the Undertaker back down, but not for long. He's back up again.
The Giant is amazing. The Giant is amazing. You just looked over Whippleman like, what's happening? How come he keeps getting up?
Look at this.
How about
The
you,
Undertaker.
girl? How about you?
Big chop.
I can't believe it. This is great.
Fantastic.
Kicking him in the ribs
Made
is
of plastic.
the Undertaker of Giant Gonzalez here at WrestleMania 9. Right and lefts from the 6'10" Undertaker.
You know, apparently the Giant can't stop the Undertaker. Wouldn't that be great?
It doesn't look like he can stop him. He's staggering. He's down to one knee.
Yeah, fuck Giant. That's it.
Black boys.
Time
From the
of this contest. Hoffman has thrown him something. And
Hardy Whipple is the biggest guy in the ring.
Gonzalez can't put very long there into oblivion. The Undertaker throws Whitman down outside. And
The Giant's got something
he's got a
smothering the
He
Undertaker.
smothered the Undertaker.
What's that smell?
Chloroform.
What is that smell?
That's chloroform. What do they call that?
Chloroform. It's chloroform.
Everybody,
Oh, goodness. What a stench.
you
And
can smell it out here. This isn't smell-o-vision, but I'm going to tell you it smells.
the Giant Gonzalez has some sort of claw. And referee's ball.
Everybody can smell it.
And the Undertaker's
There's no
looked down.
secret here.
Has he given up? What is going
I'm
on?
going to tell you something. You can kill a guy with that.
And, boy, this is a tense situation here.
Everybody
What's going on?
we can all smell it.
Wow. Well, it's over. It is over for The Undertaker. R.I.P., pal. Rest in peace.
I think we got a problem
Oh,
here.
yeah.
I think we got a big problem at 6'10", and it's also 7 foot or 8 foot tall. I don't care. We got a problem here, and that's the health of the Undertaker.
No, The Undertaker has a problem here.
That's what I said. The Undertaker's got a problem, and Giant Gonzalez got a problem. If he did what I think he
Boy,
did.
look at the officials pour out of the dressing room area. They're concerned.
There's a problem here at WrestleMania 9. This is bad.
A lot of officials, other referees. This is terrible. The Undertaker lying motionless after being smothered unconscious by the Giant Gonzalez.
This is worse than getting knocked out like the narcissist's been doing. This is serious.
He hasn't moved a muscle.
And no one has ever impacted the Undertaker
No one.
like the Giant Gonzalez has just done here at
Wow,
WrestleMania
Caesar
9.
This is
said,
the worst beating that he took the last time the Giant Gonzalez got his hands on
This
the
is
Undertaker.
not a beating. This is different. This is different, Eden.
He hasn't moved a muscle.
Well, you can still smell the stench of that chloroform. And the officials are bringing up
Gurney out.
Gurney at the medical.
Well,
Caesar salad.
Oh, this is
oh, you can spell it out. This is an open air Golden Coliseum live from Las Vegas right now.
Caesar
We're
salad.
watching this happen at the second that we're looking at it right now. Oh, he's choking out the referee.
he
Yeah.
can't do that. He wasn't.
Like a yo-yo.
What
He took him out like a yo-yo.
Gonzalez takes the referee down.
Who is this guy?
That's gonna pop some bread right there.
Costs a lot of money, dangerous. There's going to be fines. There's going to be
Caesar
suspension.
salad.
That's a. Nobody wants to stand in the ring. No one wants to be in there with this big monster who stands approximately 8 feet tall.
Get
And
him
then we got a referee.
to the hospital.
He knows how to end the party real quick, doesn't he?
I've never seen this man on a stretcher. He's put a lot of bodies on stretchers, but I've never seen him on one. The Undertaker live motions us on the stretcher and being taken out
Get him out of
in
here.
the Coliseum here at Caesar's Palace. And they're having to drag the referee out of the
Remember
ring.
what Giant Gonzalez said? It was going to be a giant funeral.
They're
That's
diverting.
what they had in mind right there.
The Undertaker still has
Shut up, Eden.
The Undertaker being carted out of here.
hasn't moved.
And the player, they can't get the Giant Gonzalez out of the ring. He refuses to leave the ring.
And they're yelling for Hogan.
The Giant Gonzalez at 8 feet tall, 460 pounds.
Gotta get it.
We've got a serious situation here.
Whoa, what's up?
What's
That's
that?
the Undertaker. You can't kill a dead man. The Undertaker's already.
He is living proof. He is not alive.
The Undertaker rocks the Giant Gonzalez in right hands. He kicks him in the gut. He's got the big man reeling. And a clothesline. He staggers Giant Gonzalez. The Undertaker. Another clothesline on the floor. And Lord Tyler the ropes. And he takes the big man down. Gonzalez
Spicy ketchup.
Paul Bearer trying to restrain the Undertaker, if at all possible.
This isn't over. This is not over. They're going to take it right up to
Spicy
the probably.
ketchup.
Oh, that's far from over. Here comes the security. Here come the Caesar's Palace security. And they are armed. Yes, and the Giant Gonzalez.
You're gonna have to change Giant Gonzalez's name to what happened. Because that's all he's gonna say.
The winner of this bout
And I'm going in.
qualification.
Listen to this.
The
Well, he may have won this battle by disqualification, but the war is fighting over between these two monsters, I'll tell you.
Mission impossible is possible. It's been done.
They took him out of the stretcher.
No, I want my spicy
He
carrots.
comes walking back up, never moved a muscle. Then he comes back to the ring, and it's like the man is not human.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's go back to Mean Gene Okerlund.
Yeah, it's frozen,
All right, thank you, Jimmy Ross. I hope that somewhere along the line, Bobby Heenan can get to a store of some sorts and get to maybe an underwear salesman. Nonetheless, so much happening here at WrestleMania at Caesars Palace in Las Vegas, Nevada. And, of course, the big one we're looking forward to features the World Wrestling Federation champion, Bret the Hitman Hart, squaring off against the 505-pound challenger from Japan, Yokozuna, of course, managed by Mr. Fuji. They came to the World Wrestling Federation, and of course, they have people standing on end talking about this big sumo wrestler from Japan. They came, and immediately Mr. Fuji said, "We'll challenge anybody who can take this man off his feet." One of the first to step up and issue a challenge to Mr. Fuji on that very subject was none other than Hacksaw Jim Duggan. As a matter of fact, let's go back in time and see how that all unfolded. Take a look.
He gave it everything he had, but look what he's going to have to show for it. No!
A harsh is falling out of its crowd. Duggan is
yeah.
not
No, come
moving.
back.
Now get him down. Get him down, but he's going to do it again. He's going to do it again. Not now.
You'll never get used to seeing something like that from the 505-pound mammoth Yokozuna. Now, just last week, I personally was on hand for the contract signing, the official signing for the match between Bret the Hitman Hart and Yokozuna. Let's go back and take a look at that action.
This is ridiculous. This is uncalled for. Oh, he's going to go. No. Now I hope. Oh, I hope he doesn't hurt him. I'll tell you what, if he hurts him, there's no match. Oh, no. I don't know if this was right, but this was a nice thing to do. Right, got hit.
It has been a very difficult and trying week for Bret the Hitman Hart, the World Wrestling Federation champ. And of course, the odds makers right now are saying that yes, perhaps Yokozuna will be the new World Wrestling Federation champ. I'll tell you what, I can't think of a better individual who can share with us his perspective regarding just who is going to be the new World Wrestling Federation champion. Four-time champion himself. You know, Ted DiBiase said something about it. What in the world happened?
Well, you know something, Mean Gene? I just left the WWF Champions dressing room, Bret the Hitman Hart, and the one thought I want to leave him with was that all the Hulkamaniacs and Hulk Hogan are in his corner. But you know, the last couple months, these seem to be the times when people do step over the line. First off, with my bionic brother Brutus, and then last night, leaving the gym here in Vegas. I guess money can buy certain liberties around this town. They took it out on the Hulkster brother, but the little Hulkamaniacs pushed me towards the ring. You know, Bret Hart, a warning to the wise, brother. You're a brother, you're a Hulkamaniac, and since so many people are stepping over the line, I want you to watch this Yokozuna and Mr. Fuji like a cat, brother. I want you to watch every move, and I also want you to know, brother, that me and all my Hulkamaniacs are on your side. But as I looked into the eyes of Bret Hart just a few minutes ago, Mean Gene, I know the power of Hulkamania. I know the greatness of Hulkamania. And as I looked into Bret Hart's eyes, I even questioned Hulkamania's own greatness. That's why right now, Bret Hart, I'm issuing the challenge to either you or that Jap brother, Whoever wins the WWF title, I want the first shot at it. But let me tell you something, Mean Gene. With me, all my Hulkamaniacs, and the attitude that Bret Hart has, I guarantee you, dude, the WWF title is staying right here in the WWF, right here in the US of A. And what you gonna do?
That's good enough for me. As a matter of fact, I'm calling the sports book right now. Ladies and gentlemen, standing by, our colleague Todd Pettengill out in the audience somewhere. Oh,
Thank you, Gene Okerlund. Thank you, Hulk Hogan. 16,000 strong here in Las Vegas. I want to show you just a couple of the fans. We have Prince Charles ears. I don't know who's wearing them, but those are definitely Prince Charles ears. How are you? Where are you from? Good. I used to live there 10 years. I had a great time. A couple of wild fans over here. Look at this. Where are you guys from?
Southern California.
Now, how'd you get out here?
Oh, we do it on a Harley. Harley. The sidecar.
All right, stand up, guys. Where'd you get the tokens? Come on.
Hotel 6.
Are you going to bring them back?
No, I'm getting my
We are wild. We are in the seats. All right, calm down. You're spilling beer. Let's go back to my colleagues, Jim Ross, the Macho Man, Randy Savage, and Bobby the Brain.
Manhattan clam chowder.
Phoenix. Time for one last
Manhattan clam chowder.
in this high, bright desert sky. 4 drivers will enter, and you know the rest.
Manhattan clam chowder.
The NASCAR Championship on NBC and Peacock.
Okay, Todd, thanks very much, gentlemen. The time has come. A WWF Championship on the line momentarily. We must point out it has been tough for Bret Hart. He's giving away 271 pounds.
Let's get it done right now. World title match. Yokozuna versus Hitman. Do it.
Let's not wait any longer. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the World Wrestling Federation Championship. Coming down the aisle with Mr. Pucci is the challenger, weighing 505 pounds, Yokozuna.
It would seem that the odds would be so much in the favor of that man.
Well, you know something funny? Just as Yokozuna walked out to the ring, our clouds have come over Caesar. That tells me something. That tells me the Hitman is in very, very serious trouble.
There's a black cloud, all right. The Hitman's already hit a big day. Started by getting knocked out by the infamous now earlier. Yes, he had.
I wonder if there's any damage done. Did he have a black eye, broken nose?
I don't know. I'll tell you one thing. Hulk Hogan had a bad day already, too.
The odds makers here in Vegas have Yokozuna as the heavy favorite, we are told, for this championship event. And now let's
From Oakland, the Little Canada,
from one of the greatest sports families of our time,
Wrestling Federation Champion,
the Wrestling Hart family from Calgary, Alberta. And there's a Hitman. It has been a hellacious leap for that young man. The contract signing that we saw on television, to the altercation with Lex Luger this morning at the wrestling.
We're
off and running right here live. Hi, everyone, and welcome to NFL Red Zone, presented by DraftKings Sportsbook. Scott Hansen with you as